Right, I thought we were finished with Jeff and his brain, but apparently not. Because I was looking through the code last night, while Shallan was streaming, and I was thinking, we still need to work out. We know roughly what he's doing, but we need to work out all the quirks, and also we need to make everything constants. Yeah. So at the moment, like here, it's got load 7, store it in char color. What's 7? What does 7 mean? Because if we're going to rebuild it, we need to understand what these are. So I did a bit last night, and I thought, oh, I should be doing this on stream, but my OCD was kicking in, so I did a bit. As you can see, just making sure you can see it. As you can see from here, I've identified the matrix row size, the column size, the top row, the ship top row, because the ship only goes so far up, it doesn't go all the way up. The matrix bottom row, the first column and the last column. And also I've got the animations for the explosion and the snake and all that. But I thought, oh, I better do the rest on stream. Thought I'd better do the rest so you could see what I'm doing. So we're going to go through the code and we're going to identify every character, what it is, make a constant for it, try and put some more comments in here, and just basically take it from there. Because I've done the grid character here, I've got the two laser ships, got the ship character. So it's just a case of trying to make everything that is customizable, because when we move to the Vic, we may have different character numbers for those characters. We may decide that when we recode this thing, because that's the next task, when we recode this thing, that we may want to put the characters in a different order. So we need to make. Hello. What are you two doing in here? Hey? I know. They're alright. They're alright. That's alright, they're alright. OSK, OCD, yes. Yes. Well, you've just seen the OSK dogs just walk in. I think you can see them walking in from down there. Anyway, so we're going to identify all the parameters that could be changeable. And to do that, we need to run through all the code, understand what it is. Let's get rid of that. Understand what it is, and basically create constants and for everything that is customizable. So we'll start from. So as you can see, I've been doing some of them. See, I don't know what all this lot is, especially that. I'm not too sure what that's doing, because I've been trying to run some of this this code on its own, especially the sound effects. I was trying to understand how the sound effects were doing, so I cut some of the sound effects out, put them in a program on their own, and just running it just to see if I could get the same noise. But I really want to get this reverse engineering done, and then tidy it up and put it back into, put it out there so people can see it. So, like there, max levels, that's the one. See, while I'm talking to you, I saw one. And these will be constants, yeah? And so that's why they're capitalised. Alright, mate. You stream bombing me again, eh? You stream bombing me again? Right, so that's maximum number of levels. You just seen him walk out the door. Oh, is he back again? Oh, it's the other one. Anyway, so this is what we're going to do. So we're going to work his way all the way down, and we are going to see. I'm not too worried about this because that's 0. But then again, we should really test. The character set doesn't change between the machines, did they? I mean, these here, they're going to be different, so we need to work them out. And these are that's the max level. That's the level indicator. In fact, we ought to do that. So label. It's got to be a label for this one. So right. I need to turn them round because digit 1 is that one, and then that's going to be minus, so we're going backwards. Right, so let's get this changed. Just 1. Phone's going off. It's 2. Right. Do we need a... Nah, it should be the same. Hello, back. Right. These are all timers. So this is the copyright. Copyright screen location. Oh, 592. Color location is that plus, I think I've got it up here somewhere. Have I got it? No. That'll do.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for subscribing. Makes me giggle, that does. I've got to make it a bit more intimidating, that message, I think. Right, so we're doing that, and that is the colour location. I need to make it a little bit more evil, but I'll get there. I'll get there. So that's number of lives. Scoreboard, we've already got that marked out. Right, so this DO. Oh yeah. This is his weird. This is the weird thing, isn't it? Now we haven't got anything, but we do have in the 64, so we can do this. We can take that and do the high bite of that. That's DO. Hello, Stuart. So, just to recap for everybody, we are running through the code. We are trying to identify all the constants. So when we migrate this to other Commodore machines, it's just a case of changing loads of constants and hopefully nothing else. So we're just running through trying to find all the places and all the things that we need to do. Now the SID chip stuff is going to be a bit difficult because that'll have to be replaced for each machine, but the screen stuff should be pretty okay. We just need to identify and make sure we capture all the bits that need to have a constant, so we can change it for, you know, like for the Vic, we don't do 40 characters, we do 22, I think. Well, in this case, I reckon we can get away, and I did do this. I found the biggest size screen for the Vic we could do. Hang on, where is it? Because when I was looking at doing vegetables for Mike, I was trying to see how much real estate I could get on the Vic. Where is it? Really should have all this in a document somewhere, so I don't have to keep picking it up. Neptune lander. Work. Oh, Minecraft. Where is it? I don't chuck anything away, me. Got to get scanned first before I chuck it away. It was something like 25 rows by 33 columns, I think I got it before it broke down. It was something like that. It was quite large. I was quite surprised how much I could get on there. Where is it? Work. Blah. Anyway, but we could change the Vic screen. Well, that's what Mr. 8-bit I've got a gun guy was saying, but I got it bigger than that. I did get it a lot bigger than that because I was quite surprised how big I got it. But like I say, it does break down after a while. And so I reduced it down to Minecraft. Oh dear. I've got it somewhere. Because like I say, I was thinking of doing it for when I was looking at doing vegetables for Mike on the Vic. I was trying to see how big I could get it. I'll find it, but I think I got 25 rows by 32. I think that was the biggest size I got, because I think 33 started breaking down in terms of where the screen was going off the yeah. No time for that bloke. Anyway. Anyway, so there are things that we're going to have to look at. I think the Commodore 16 is 40 columns. So that means the +4 must be it. And we know that the 128 is 40. I'll tell you something, does he wear his rifle strapped to his back in the car? I mean, ridiculous. Anyway, not getting into that. So this is the row looper. Meow. Anyway, so we are trying to identify all the places that we think we can get away with. So that's adding screen. So that must be the number of rows, and I think the number of rows we've already got. But that says 18, and we've got nothing that says 18. This must be the clear screen. It is. Okay. Right, put it there. Is 16 plus 8 is 24. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Right, so that's the screen maximum number of rows. Let's see what else we've got here. SID chip we're not going to worry about yet. Right, character 8. Right, where's the character set? Let's put that over here. Right, I re-exported my character set because now I've got hex values in there, so I can tell. Right, character 8, hex 8, what's that? So that is a upside down bomb. Well, upside down bullet. But that's the colour, screen character 3F. Here's a straight line. So these are the bars, aren't they? So this is the bar. Right, constants. Where's me screen characters? Here we go. I know I spelt it wrong, don't worry. I saw it. So that's a grid vertical bar, which is going to be that. It's like the colours. We're gonna do that. So that's the grid colour. So let's create another section called colours, spelt properly. There we go. So grid colour. Right, so that's the grid colour. So we need to, did I see a colour up here? No, that's white, that's clearing. Starting at row 4. Copyright colour. Current level. Nope, right, okay. So let's carry on, shall we? Drawing line loop. Increase 9, compare with 16. So that's gonna, because we're starting at 4, 16. That's there's the matrix bottom. Because this is building the matrix where it does the vertical lines and then the horizontal lines. This is the effect. This is the sound effect. We have got the grid character there. The only reason I know because it's LDA note, store it in screen character. So that's the grid character. Screen character is hex 4, so that means the colour one's 5. Okay, so this is drawing the rows. So 27 is matrix last column. There we go, so that's doing that. We're not bothered about the thing, that's the sound effects. 8, what's 8? 8 is rows, 16, so that's the matrix bottom row. Matrix bottom row. So as you can see, I've already put all the 64 common constants in place. Right, let's just make sure I ain't broke this. Yeah, grid's still working and it's built correctly, so we're doing all right at the moment. Oh, I've still left a breakpoint in. Left a breakpoint in. I'll have to find that. Hang on, let's find it. Find break. There it is. I'll move the snake. Right. So we carry on and carry on, still looking. Ship materialize. OF. Right, so that's the ship colour. No, I'm still hunting that down. That's why that thing was there. Still hunting it down. I think I'm going to be doing a comparison. So the output of what we do here in Kick, I've written a comparison to take the first set of the numbers. You know, when you do. Hang on, let me show you. Here, this byte dump. Yeah. I've written a Python put my teeth back in. I've written a Python script to interrogate this part here. Yeah. To interrogate that section there. And because I've got the original still, which is here, it has the same things, look. Yeah. So what I've done is I've written a Python script to just basically test each line. Yeah. So this is the identifier. So do those 3 bytes match? Do those 2 bytes match? Do those 3 byte match? And it's not quite finished yet, but it's getting there. And what I'm trying to do is be able to compare, because it should be all we're doing is we're reverse engineering it, so it should be byte for byte exactly the same, because that's the whole point, is we reverse engineer it, byte for byte is exactly the same, and then in the recoding bits, which is hopefully the next lots of strings, where we recode it using the methods that we are accustomed to and modern game building techniques, build it right. So I've got that Python script, and it's not quite working yet. It's not quite working, but it will be, because I'll be able to test the output from Kick against the infiltrator output, the original infiltrator output, and see which bytes are wrong, which bytes are wrong. And I think I've got either a branch wrong or a jump wrong. Yeah. And once those have been identified, then I can see, it'll tell me, oh, it's location 8, like 8. Let's pick a jump or something here. Let's say it's this one, 8A25. It'll tell me that these 2 bytes are wrong. Yeah. So when I look at the original, I'll see where it's going. I'll look at where it is on mine. I'll see where it's going and see if figure it out. That's the plan. So I'm just working on the Python script to analyze both the outputs, because I think I've probably jumped to the wrong place, a branch to a wrong place. It could be even one of those temporary labels I put in. I've probably jumped the wrong direction. You never know. But that's what I'm going to try and do. But byte for byte, these 2 programs should be identical. All we're doing is we're understanding the numbers, trying to make them matched, have constants, trying to do a proper source, and then we'll recode it. But I'll let you know once I've finished writing and fixing the Python script, because it went a little bit pear-shaped last night. it had a bit of a fit last night. But I'll get there, and I'll be able to say, yeah, we found it, this is the place. And I might even demonstrate it once I've got it working. All right, so just bear with me. I will find it. It's a bit annoying that it happened, but I will find it. Right, so where was I? I'd just seen a colour. That was it, grid colour. So this is player colour. So that's going to be 01, I think, because we are white. So that's us, because we're materializing the ship. So this is the ship materialization system. So there must be some characters being stored here. Screen character. Here we go. Oh yeah, there it is. Animation, explosion animation start. I called it explosion because it just looks like it. but it's not. I suppose we better rename it because it's materialization animation, isn't it? Because there is an explosion. Well, I think that's only one character. Let's have a look. 16 to 19. $12, $14, $16. Yeah, I suppose it is an explosion. Okay, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Or am I thinking GridRunner 2? GridRunner 2. Yeah, it's probably GridRunner 2 I'm thinking of. Anyway, back to the task in hand. So, these are all... So we're starting at row 15. Now we can't, that's another thing we can't do. Row 15. Is that halfway? Because we are 26. Is it row 15? Or column 15, I should say. Oops, wrong one. Got so used to pressing that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's pause? Where is pause? Not there. All right, then. We'll leave it at that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not even centered. Didn't realise that, but it's not centered. Is it? Oh, look at that. Right. But that is not centered. Because I've just counted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including the ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3. He's one character out. Alt put. Oh, that button. Is it? Well, I never. Well, you learn something every day. So this ship is not centered, rats, because I was going to do this as a divide. Pooh. Alright then, but we can still do it. So we have 28 is the row length. So that should have been 14, but it's not. So we will do this to match that divided by 2. 2. Thank you. Gives us 14 plus 1. Gives us 15. Right. So that's the center. That's where we materialize, and that's why it works it out first. So everything else should be an offset of that, which it is. A bit annoying that it was off center by 1. Must be a reason why I did it. Okay, so we'll carry on. So we got another character. So, oh right, that's the grid character. So that's the colour there. Grid character. Just make sure we haven't got any more characters in there. Nope. So 14, so this is the offset still. So this is basically does the materialization, and as the materialization moves, he puts the grid character back in. Right, so game activation. Have we got anything specific in here? Ah, snake head character. 13. So, ooh, that's going to cause us a problem. No, it ain't, because it's there. Snake animation start. That will do nicely. Timer. Position. Bullet row, which is FF. Not bother about that. Ship row, ship column. Right, so this column is basically that again. Where are we? This. Oh, I've gone too far, have I? Yeah, there it is. So that's the column, and the row is grid bottom row. There we go. Timer, number of snakes. Delay routines, right, control, right, so this is the game loop. Right, so what we doing here? So they're all timers. Load 07, right, what's 07? What's the character for 7? That's the player. There we go. That's the player character. Ooh. The player colour isn't 01. Okay. We'll use the same thing. Ship colour. That must be the explosion colour. I thought the OD. Thought it'd be one and the same, but it isn't. That's going into the row, so that's matrix bottom. And the column is what we're up here. I suppose I could make that better as well. Have that as a function. I'll think about that. SID numbers, delays, more delays, timers, grid color. That's here. That's got to be the ship colour. Timer 08 bullet character, but it's animation. It's animation. So that's what I wait, and I bet the second one is 09. 08, 09, yeah. There's only two of them. Right. Right, that's the grid colour. I'm not too sure about this. $4. Oh, it's not 4. That's not 40 characters. 40 is 64. 64. That must be another timer. So, bullet row, bullet character. So that's the start. Animation, bullet animation start. And we'll take the player colour because it's the same, because it's white. Oh, no. We'll create another one because we may want to change the colour. Sorry, this may be boring for you guys. There doesn't seem to be a lot of chatter going on. Are you still there? So more SID stuff, timer stuff, screen column 0. Sorry. Right. So this. Oh, the cable keeps dropping down. Stop it. Oh, no. You're not going there. You're going up there. Right, so that's the space character. Let's go row. Oh, here we go. Screen come. So we're still. So that's the bullet colour. So we're still using bullets here. And character 1. You called me? Okay. I had my phone on silent to stop people calling. Busted. Sorry, mate. Right, I'll put it there so I can see because the phone was over there. Character 1. Get back to work. Character 1. Right. Horizontal ship. So, horizontal ship. Okay. Can't believe you rang me up. Oh dear. Horizontal ship. Right. So that's the horizontal ship. So this is not a bullet colour. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Right, so that's not the bullet colour, that's the horizontal and vertical ship colours. It would have been so funny, mate. It would have been so funny. That would have been so funny. Now I'm getting paranoid now. Right, so this... Oh, have I got the names wrong way around? Horizontal ship column. But what characters are like? Horizontal ship. Okay, so that's the horizontal ship. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to change that. That's vertical ship.
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Thanks for the follow. So that's the vertical ship. So the horizontal ship is 2, which is down here. That should be okay now. Come on, it's there, look. Come on, resolve. Here, that's the horizontal ship. So, anything else? More SID stuff. Current laser character 05. So what is 05? Right, so that's the vertical laser 1, okay. It's animation. So that's 05, isn't it? And 6 was the end one, wasn't it? Yeah. So that's the animation for the vertical laser. So that's end. So that's that. That's the column. That's the row. There was no colour there. Nope.
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Thanks for the follow. Hello, welcome to the stream. Right. So that's the laser character there. So that's resetting it back. Because he alternates between the two characters, but I think he just does an add. I think he just does an add or an XOR. I'm not too sure. But we'll find it. So this must be the laser colour. So we'll put that in. And just be mindful, peeps, spelling laser correctly. I'm not mentioning colour, because that's the right way of spelling it. No, that's the American way, isn't it? Laser is S. There we go. That's how you spell it. Yeah. Right. Now we're getting into the crux of it. Right, current. So that's the, is that still in laser? Yes, it is. Current 01. 01. Well, it's the colour. It's the laser colour. Got to look at it properly. Not jump ahead. I was jumping ahead to down here. Yeah, he's subtracting 1 lot. Subtracting 1? 5, 4. What's 4? So that's grid colour. Because we've got the grid character. So L7 screen character OF. What's that? Oh, that's the pod. That's the pod. Okay. So got another one. So this is the pod animation. So I think it goes from there. So that's the pod animation. So we're in the middle of it. Right, so what should we call this? We'll call it pod character. Yeah, pod character, because that's the only time we actually specify what the pod is, because the pods then degrade as it goes on. So that's the pod character. Oh, no we're not, no we're not, back out. That's the pod character. So that's OF. That is the pod colour. Right, time for check. Let's just make sure we're okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, let's see if we've broken anything. Here we go. That's alright. Well, the pod's created and it's yellow and the lasers are working, yeah, and they're white and the vibrate and the changing as well, yeah, they're changing. You are joking! I am absolutely rubbish at gaming. Right, so we haven't broken it. We're still on a winner. So we'll carry on. So that's the pod decaying. That's the start. That's the start location. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. Yes, we are going to need that. So, pod decay start location dollar, what's it, 0450. Right, so that is the upper of that, and that one is the lower of that. Right, so have we got anything that defines the end of screen? No, but we can do this. No, not that. That does me fine. That will do me fine. Thank you. So the high byte of that. So we're loading bomb decay. Checking for pods. Where are we going? Right, so it's loading it in. Is it a space? Yes, it is. Continue pod. Where's that going? Oh, that's going back up there. So that's a space. So that's a space character. Da, 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 da. There's also another reason why I do this, is that you start getting used to the code. You start understanding what you're looking at, and you're also looking at that your own naming conventions work. So this is saying how many pods there are, and we've got 7, and these are the pod numbers. Setting up a pod bomb. Right, so that must be 010 must be the bomb. Yes, it is. Right, so pod bomb. I'll do that. LDX18, so what's that doing? Loop through the bomb array. So we must have 18 bombs. Must have a maximum of 18 bombs. Is that coincidental with the matrix size? Is that coincidental with the matrix size? Oh, bit. Ooh. Let's put a comment here. Right. I'm not too sure if that is a coincidence, because the matrix maximum number of rows is 18. So, you know, is it coincidental that there's only allowed 1 bomb per row? We'll have to run through the game. Right, what's 12? 12. That is oh, right, okay. Yes, I know what that is. Pod. Right, pod character. We've got pod character here. So that's the, so this one is the pod, what's it? Reborn. And what I mean by that is that if the bomb array is full, it won't just make it disappear. It actually respawns it as a brand new pod in the same location, but it puts it at the maximum age to give all the bombs that are on there a chance to fall to the floor. So that's that. Right, clearing bomb array. That's fine. Right, so timer, number of bombs. We'll have to play around to see if that's true, that the number of bombs is the same value as the number of rows. Right, what we're doing here, so the offset, loading 08, so what we're doing on here, so it's the grid character, so that's the grid colour, 08, yes it is. So when the bomb's done, changes the colour back. That's the space. Resets the bomb array. Not player. What's character A? Right, it's the bomb. Pod bomb. So it puts the pod bomb on the screen and then the colour of the pod bomb. Still with me? Oh, I'm boring the pants off you. Thought you'd rang me again then. Oh, sorry mate. It's not my fault. I'm making everybody fall asleep. This has to be done though. This is the problem. It has to be done. Pod colour. That's this. Because if we don't do this, it makes it life a lot difficult if we when we want to migrate it. Right, pod destroyed. So that's the grid colour, which is there. And we need the grid character, which is there. That's resetting the bomb row. Colour RAM. I've got to figure out what these two are. I'll not put a breakpoint there. That's the top row configuration. Ooh, score. Have we got the score? Do we have the score set? Yes, we do. Scoreboard. 1. I don't know why he cycles through the last digit, because he doesn't use it. Why? Why do you use it? Oh well. He could just leave that as 0 and not cycle through it. Okay, so that's the timers. That's a score being added, which is 10 at character 6. Right, so now we get into the pod destruction effect. Aha, we're into the snake arena. Right, grid color. Where are we? Grid color. That needs to go there. Control array ends it with 40. Took me ages to work this out. I mean, I can show you what it works. I can show you what it does. In fact, I will. Let's do it. I've got no breakpoints in place, so let's do this. Shift F6. Because I didn't quite explain how the snake mechanics worked, did I? Last time. Did I? Anybody? So this is how it works. So let me line up. So we're lining up. So it's column, row, control value. And we've only got one snake on the screen, right? So I'm going to get it going. And I'll try and explain how he's doing it. So here we go. So it's going to sound a little bit funny because I've got it on slow. We'll wait for the first snake to appear. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Right, let's slow it down. So there's the snake, and it comprises of a header character, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So level 1. So level 1, we have got one snake of 6 characters, yeah. And the way he does it is the header character is here. So that's 42. Now 42 means it's going in that direction. Hang on. I'm looking at the screen. No, it's going in that direction, isn't it? Yeah. So it's going in that direction on the screen. And the way he does it, he masks off the control character to find out what it's doing. In GridRunner 2, the snakes do diagonals and everything. So I mean, there's a whole the control character as a whole. I mean, it did throw me because the control character in GridRunner 2 is 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, which defines all the different directions. Here it's 40, 41, 42. So that's the header, yeah? And then he's got body, 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 tail. So 80 defines the tail. And the way he's doing it is he's just filled 6 points of the array. This contains the row, and this contains the column number of the character. So the head is at column 20, row 3. Right? And that's how he does it. So when he makes the snake move that direction, what he does is he works backwards. He works backwards from the tail, and he tests the control character. And if the control character's 80, he goes, I'm not bothered. Who cares? I'm not bothered, right? Because what he does is he moves this byte to there, this byte to there. So the tail effectively becomes on column 24 of row 3. Yeah? And then on the next cycle, he looks at this one. And he says, oh, that's a body character, 08. Right. So I need to move this one to here, this one to here, this one to here. Right? And as he's moving up, he's moving the places of where the position of the character in front of it is now where the character behind it's going to be. And then on the top, the header of the snake, he masks off. First, is it the header, which he masks off as 40, and then he goes, is it 1 or is it 2, which are the 2 bits? And if it's 2, he minuses 1 off this byte here. Yeah, so this will become 19 because 20's moved there. If it was 1, then he adds 1 to this column. Yeah. And so you'll see, when I start it, you'll see these numbers change, right? So I've slowed it right down to 10%, so hopefully you'll see it. So here we go. So look, the numbers are just going...
Here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Thanks for the follow. Right, so can you see the right, ignore the rows because we're all on the same row, but the numbers are going down. Yes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So I'm going to stop it there, right? Because what's going to happen, it's going to collide with this. Yeah? And what happens then is this character, so effectively that 3 goes there into that. So this character moves forward. And when he tests for the control character, he can't put it there. So what he does, he XORs that control character with 1. Yeah, so effectively switches the direction. So when you do XOR 1 of 2, you end up with 1, and XOR 1 of 1 ends up with 2. Yeah, still with me? And so he's switching the characters, not by setting it, he just does an XOR. So watch what happens. I'm going to activate it again. Watch the control character, because that will turn to 41, and then you'll see that the control character snake row location will go to 4, and I'll see if I can catch it in time. So here we go. There you go. So I've caught it just a bit too late, but look, it's gone to 41, which now means it's going to go in the other direction. This is the control character. It's not been put on the screen yet. That's why you can't see it. The control character's not there. But we have now got two parts of the snake on row 4, and that's why we've got 2 3s in there, because we've got the header snake at row 4, which is there. Then we got 4 3, 3 3, 3, and like that. So when you press F11, there you go. The numbers are changing, but he's not physically moving the snake on the screen. All he's doing is changing the position in the array, and then he's got his routine that actually plonks the snake where it should be. Very clever. There is no physical moving there's no physically moving the snake. He's just changing the locations of each of the characters. very clever. And he's got enough space for quite a lot of snakes, because I think when on one of the streams, I made this snake like 15 characters long, didn't I? So, and that's how he can have multiple snakes. So if I do a soft reset, speed it back up. Oops. So if I go on to level 3, that's 3 snakes. Level 3. Thought it was F2. Oh, what is... I thought it was F1. Come on. No, it's not that one. Oh. Right, so level 3 is 3 snakes. Now we're still looking at the snake array down there, yeah? So watch. And I'll slow it down when they come on. So the timer's kicking in. There we go. There's the first one. And I'll slow it down. Then the second one will appear. Look, there you go. And then we'll get one more. Come on. Come on. Oh, maybe we only got 2. No, I'm sure there was 3 on this one. Maybe there was only... Yeah. But as you can see, let me pause it. We have now got 2 snakes. And the only thing that's controlling the actual separation of them is these 2 end control characters. Yeah. So the start of one snake, the end. The start of another snake, the end. Now, watch what happens when I blow one up. If I can. Here we go. Right, let's set it back. Let's get it going. Right. Ooh, Control Y. I was going to say. Right, here we go. Let's see if I can... There we go. And we'll just do it another one. That's it. F10. We effectively got 4 snakes now. Look. Start, end. Start, body, end. Start, end, start, body, end. So we have now 4 snakes on there. And that's all he does. He doesn't do any major mathematics. Oh, I've now got 3 snakes. Oh, I've now got 4 snakes. These all got clever AIs and everything. He's just he's just that when I hit a snake, at that point then becomes the tail of the snake that's just gone past, and the character next to it becomes the header of the snake that's left. And that's all he does. So he's basically creating more snakes every time I hit it. And then if we get to, let's see if I can do it, F11. If we ever get to have what, oh, that was close. There we go, F10. Right, we have 1. We have 1. And the way he does it is if you look at the array, so you've got start of one snake, end of one snake. Have we got, oh yeah, we've got 2. This is a snake in its own right. It has no body. The header and the tail are in the same byte. Same here. So we've got 1 there and 1 there. So the header control character and the tail control character are all in 1. And he tests for this because he doesn't go through all the moving the... He's going, oh, this is just a 1 character snake. Right, I'll just move it. And that's how the snake works. Because I know I didn't explain it. Oh. I didn't explain it when we was in doing the snake reverse engineering. So hope. No, it's not how real snakes work. Real snakes, if you chop them in half, they die. They don't just become two snakes. Worms do, though. But they move too fast for a worm. Right, so the snake is a different colour. But I watched that, someone put in my Discord, was it you, Docster? Or was it someone? Oh, it was Gary, wasn't it? Put in my Discord where Mr. Minter did a talk about his 38 years. And he actually said in that talk that he hand wrote GridRunner for the Vic. He hand wrote it. He didn't use a machine code monitor. He wrote it down on a piece of paper, the hex values of the code. I can't remember. I was just astounded that he and he wrote the 64 one handwritten. Because he hadn't got a machine code monitor. He didn't get a machine code monitor until he did Attack of the Mutant Camels. But he hand wrote GridRunner for the Vic and the C64. And that's why now that would explain why it's in a bit of a mess. You know, in places. He physically wrote down A900 B647 and all that. He just wrote down the hex values for all the routines and then poked them into memory. So no wonder this is a little bit all over the place. So that is, I mean, all fairness to him, I mean, I have only done that once, and that's when I decided to write my own assembler, because I wasn't going to do it again. Oh. Yes. Even though he admits that sometimes it was a bit foggy. Right, so let's get back to this. So that I mean, I was disappointed I didn't explain how the snake thing worked last time we was out there, but there you go. I've now explained how it works, and like I say, the the GridRunner 2 or Attack of the Mutant Camels in the US, the header character I mean, he did say that he could write things very quickly in BASIC, but he hand wrote. Chiseled the bites in granite with a toothbrush. Was he next to Barney Rubble at the time? Oh dear. There you go. There's the XOR. That's the XOR, where it changes the character. Right, screen colour. So that's snake colour again. I mean, he uses the same mechanics in GridRunner 2 for the llamas, but the llamas are individuals, yeah? But it's exactly the same routines, because when I was looking, I went, hang on, I'm sure I've done this routine, and he's literally copied the exact same mechanics as the snake, because I tweaked some of the level settings on level 1 for the, not level 1, level 5 for the llama level, to because he had the same array, because he went on the levels, it's how many snakes for the level and how long are they? Well, he had exactly the same 2 arrays for the llamas, but it was...
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Oh, thanks for following. And for GridRunner 2, he had the same 2 arrays, how many llamas for the level, and then how long were they? And in that how long are they, it was always 1. So I messed around it and I ended up with a train of llamas going around the screen, and it looked really, really funny. But that's GridRunner 2, which I'm hoping that when I finish GridRunner 2, some of the gameplay and all that will put into this, because this is the one I want to make better. Yeah, I'm thinking of nicking the character set out of GridRunner 2 because there's... But then again, I might just ask you guys, the graphics people out there, if you could do me a character set, because that would be cool. Because I don't think I would be able to make one. Hey, Mad Beagle. DMX. Yes, hopefully this is the last stream for reverse engineering, because we're just trying to identify all the constants and all the labels, so when we do try and port it to other Commodore 8-bit systems, that at least we've got all the labels all in place and identified all the points where the screen's going to be different sizes and stuff like that. So the fun stuff's going to start soon, where we start recoding it. I'm going to be looking forward to doing that. Well, I say the GridRunner 2, which is the one I've done off stream by myself, that's nearly done as well. Now, what's that? Okay. Defining the snakehead. Okay. So he's putting away into the column. Okay, that's where it's starting. So it's starting in the middle of the column, 2 rows down, and it's giving it a 41, so it's going in that direction. Yeah, for you guys, it's going in that direction. Right, so this is the main body. And we've got nothing specific there. There's the animation test. Updating the score when we hit a snake. This is the death bit when a snake hits us. Okay, so that's the control character where the snake is only one character. Here we go. Right, so what's this? Oh, look at that. Yep, last snake. 7. An OF. Pod character. Oh yeah, because when I hit a snake, it turns into a pod, doesn't it? Right, so that's that. And then it becomes yellow, pod colour. So this is the control system for the snake. Resetting timers. Adding more snakes to the level. Death scene. Have we eaten player ship? Right, so that's going to be testing for the player ship then. Okay. Don't think we need that anymore. Yep, still no red. So loads that, returns this. Whatever is that? Oh, we waited for you. Not. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if that is testing for space. Right, it's testing for space. If it is, it's jumping out. If it's not a space, then it's going to the kill. Let's put a comment in there. We'll leave that close so I can see it. Oh, I've still got a label there. Do we have a red marker? Yes, we do. Right, we'll leave that in. See what it is. Load ship column. We'll see when I do the comparison. Explosion looper. Okay. We ought to see what's going on there. So that's 1,500. Oh, it's the column. Ship column explosions, ship row explosion. Okay, so that's just storing the column. Hey, Amok. So that's the row. Right, so this is all... Right, explosion character. Here we go. Where's my animation? Have I got the character? There we go. Explosion animation 16. Explosion animation start. Load. So this must be an explosion colour, and I don't think I've got that. No, I haven't. So what's it starting at? 8. Okay. Load no. Oh, that's putting the grid character back on. Loads the ship column, stores it, gets what the screen. Is it the explosion character? No, it's not. Then it's not an explosion character. Is it a snake? It's not. Okay, so it's looping round, and then we load that. What is that? What is that? And where's that jumping to? Oh, there. So it's loading A with 4. This is weird. It's loading A with 14. Jumps to here. And then loads of explosion character. What? In theory, yeah. Anybody could reverse engineer a game. It just takes time, because you have to understand what, one, the code that you're looking at, what does it do? And two, the code you're looking at, how does it fit in? And anybody can do it, but yeah, theoretically, you could reverse engineer any game. And when I look at 6502 code, I can tell what's legit code and what's data. I mean, I started doing I started reverse engineering Hunchback, but then Mark started doing it, and I let him finish off purely because I'd got other things that were taking time up. But I thought, you know, I've never seen anybody do a reverse engineering stream. Did you? Did you reverse engineer Bruce Lee? Really? Well done. Well done. Is the code out there anywhere? I would be really interested to see that. I would be really interested to see that. It's a common theme, it being a mess. But I would like to see the code. I'm curious at how they did it. Curious. Right, we've got some data here. 8BCO. Yeah, I love Bruce Lee. And when Shallan told me that Fist of Fury, Return of the Fury or something, or Fist of Fury, couldn't believe it. Right, so we've got an array here, 8BCO. So that's here. So what is this doing? It's just loading, isn't it? So this must be the... So what is it? What's that doing? No, 111, no, 8888. So there's two sets of bytes. So let's see what the first one's doing. So it's loading that, comparing with 80. If it's equal, then it's going left. Okay. So it's down here. Right, so that's the column array and then the row array. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's get some labels in here. Right, so that is the column, and knowing Mr. Mint, it's always -1, and that is the row. And now he missed him into his -1. Right, let's just make sure I ain't broken it. F6. Right, let's see if I can die. Bong, bong, bong. Control Y. Oh, I'm not on the debugrammer. Come on, let's die. Here we go. Waiting for the bomb. Waiting for the bomb. Boom. That's the bug I've introduced. That is not right. Excuse me. Oh, boom. Did you see that? Let me run it in debugger and slow it down so you can see it. I've introduced another bug. There you go. That's it. Right. Here we go. Watch carefully. Right, so there's the explosion coming in. And look where it focuses on. There. And the ship moves over one. Right. We need to go back up to where we materialise the ship because it's somewhere it's not working it out right. So GridRunner Revolution. Let me sort the materialization out because the ship's going over by one. That will really screw with my... Right, so that's the materialization routine. So this is where the ship is. Right, we'll take that +1 off. Let's see if that does it. Right. Shift F6. Let's see if I fixed it now. Remember, watch where the materialization is going to go. So it's aiming for here. And the ship is still over by one. We don't put it any... Do we put it anywhere else? Let me search. Ship placement. Here we go. I bet that's the one. Whoa! What character am I pressing? It's that one. Oh, undo. Ship placement. So, where's that other one gone? That one. That's the game activation. Right, okay. Right, let's try that again. So we are heading for here. Hey, look at that. We're in the right place. Oh, I'm going to say. It's because I've slowed it down. One bug fixed. One bug fixed. Cool. Fixed it. Wind shear. Right. So explosion colour. So that's the colour. Yeah, one bug less. And that was introduced while we've been talking to you. Right, constants. So this LDA1 is screen colour. So what is that doing? We've already got an explosion colour. That's 8. So what's 1? Or is it not the explosion colour? Explosion character. Compare explosion character. Right, here we are. So this is the explosion animation. Store it in colour. So let's have a look at the explosion. Slow it right down. So I'm going to have to be quick on my feet to get this done. Oh, come on. Why don't you remember where you are? Right, I'm going to try and die as fast as I can. Which shouldn't be that hard for me. Right. There we go. We'll sit underneath him. Here we go. That colour's white. Okay. Right, we'll sit underneath him again. Try and slow it down. Here we go. Oh, moved. That's definitely white. Well, that's annoying. Control moves it all across. Oh, we got one up there. That is definitely white. So I don't know what this... Where is it? This is... It says it's putting it in screen colour and it was 8. But that is not... Right, we'll do that. Because I am not sure, but this is definitely the explosion colour. This one definitely is. Oh, I don't know why that's like that. Oh well. I mean, in the GridRunner 2, I like the explosion there because the explosion is multicoloured. It's really, really cool. So we'll definitely be doing that. Right, so that's the explosion direction. It's strange. He's got an array to define the direction of where the explosion's going to go, but when he materialises it, he uses maths. You'd think it would be in the reverse, wouldn't you? It's just me. Just me. Right, more Sid. Clear screen area. Here we go. Right, so we've got that already done, haven't we? That one. So it's exactly the same thing. So this is the low byte, and this is the high byte. And then he's testing with that, the high byte of that. Excuse me. Okay, and then he's putting the space in. Load the space. It's clearing the screen. Okay. This is the death system. Right, battle station text. Battle station screen location equals $4 FD. And he's got another one, and this one is the enter grid area. And this is 0540. Okay, right, so that is now going to be that. That is now going to be that. And we will do and that one. So, whoa, come on. Colour. Colour. Which is, oh, come on, stop it. This IntelliSense is really, really quick. Sometimes like that, it's just too quick. That'll do. Put that there. Right, so will you stop doing with that IntelliSense? So that's this one. Oh, Butterfingers. And then this one. So we have battle station colour OE. And enter in grid area color 01. Still there? Or those brain cells being taxed? Right. Max number of levels. That's that. What's that? That's the high score. Am I? Am I making it fast? I didn't think I was. I'll slow down. Word to you. Yeah. Oh, that's going backwards, isn't it? Right, so this must be the high score location. But how can it be if this was the level? Oh, 55F. Let's have a look. Oh, have you crashed again? Yeah, send it to Microsoft. Whatever. Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah. I wonder how many reports they get of all unique software that crashes the system all the time. Right, so we're looking at 055F, wasn't it? 055F. So let's get that on the screen. So 055F is there. All right. Let's go do the other one. That's the one. That changes the screen immediately, doesn't it? Right, so 055F is there. So that's what we're looking for. That's the area. Let's see what's put in that place. So at the moment, 055F has got a space in it. All right. Okay. Oh, I think I turned the joystick off, didn't I? Entering grid area. So this is the entering grid area. So that is $055F, and then digit 2 is equal to digit 1 plus minus 1. Right, so that's that one. Put that there, and then that one's 2. Okay. What would they do? How are they going to tell the programmer to sort his program out? Microsoft's not going to Microsoft's not going to buy it like they bought Mojang just to change it. Right. So we need colours of these two as well. Entering grid area, colour. Right, get that, put that there, put that there. So that goes there. That goes there. Right, so that colorizes that entering level and then does the sound to go with it. Delay, current level, current snake index, sound, ooh, characters. So character 0, we know is the grid character. And so that will be the grid color, the 08. Oh, display Jeff Minter. Well, hey, display Jeff Minter. Right, 08 EO. Where's that? That's down here. Oh, yeah, because I changed it to, yeah. By Jeff Minter. So that's that, and that's going to be knowing Mr. Minter -1. Eight DFO. Oh, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Aha. 15, 16. That doesn't look right. It may be though. No, it may be. Let's run it. F6. What is the text that comes up? By Jeff Minter. That's entry level. It's entry level. Right. Right, so that's not in the same place as the other one, is it? Because that's 0557 and this is 0408. Oh, it's enter level, okay. Different. Yeah, enter level. Right, so we do the same thing for this then. So we've got two of them. So we've got by Jeff Minter, screen location, which is OF04FA. Put that there. Oh, come on. Okay, and this one is enter level. Which is 054A. So close. Right, so that is that. And that is that. That is that. And that is that. Might as well put the colours in there. So 3. And are we still hanging in there? Right, let's see if I've broken it. But I'm going to have a bit of fun. Here we go. Watch this. So, if I do this, see if this still works. So I'll do that there. So that needs to go onto the end. Oops. Take that out. Put that on the end. And then do the same there. See if this works. It still works. Yee. Oh, the numbers are going up. Well, it will be, because that'll be the next part, but we're going to make it different. I mean, I asked about, what should we call it? Yes, a true hacker, but at least I've put it back now. I've been asking peeps for ideas of a name for the game that we'll eventually create, that's going to be a clone of this but better for all the different Commodore platforms. And there was two that were suggested, which was Grid Tricks or Matrix Runner. and I'm not too sure. But if anyone wants to think about it and let me know, then we'll see what we can come up with for a name for it. Because I don't want to use Matrix and I don't want to use GridRunner. Yeah.
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Thanks for the follow. So yeah, let me know any suggestions. All would be welcome. That is another. That's that, in it. That's that plus 10. And that's the fire button, but that's the fire button. Is that the fire button? I'm cheating. My brain's fried today. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we are XORing it with FF equals. Right, yes it is. Yes it is. Oh, thanks for the bits, Mott. Thank you. I haven't done a thing for that. I've got an idea for my voiceover for these bits. I've got an idea, but I haven't done it. Well, thank you very much. It'll buy some more of them for me. Right, so that is so we are testing for down, but it's not the XOR. So how are we going to do that? It's that's just 255 minus, isn't it? Let's just let me just make sure. Right. FF minus 16, so that's 10. Yeah, that does it. That does it. So this is going to be FF minus that. Will it do that? Oh, that's not fire though, is it? That's the one up there. Hang on. That's up here. FE, that's up, isn't it? Yeah. That should do it. Not bothered about the game. So we're looking at BDBA. BDBA. Have I got it open? No. BDBA. Here we go. This is going to be a true test because BDBA was where it was. BDBA is there. Look at that. Oh, and it's bang on. Hey, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Right, so I'm still byte aligned. Oh, that's amazing. I'm still byte aligned with the original jump. Right. That's the end. So that should be So there's all this lot here, which I'm not too sure. I mean, this gives me the impression it's still on the grid. You know, check row is still on the grid. 18, which is the there, that one. And I'm pretty convinced that that is that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that is that. And I'm pretty sure that this is that -1. Because the grid is 20, yeah, the grid is 20, the grid is 26. So that'd be 1 plus. Yeah. Because the first column of the grid is actually the ship, isn't it? But then it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I think it's this -1. Just to keep it in alignment with this one here. So this is basically, except for the bug, which I've got to sort out my Python script. So what I'll do is basically compile this now. We'll get this byte dump, compare it with the original, which is here, and see which byte, and it could be just a byte or it could be 2 bytes, is different. Now everything else should be identically the same. I'm certain that we are byte aligned. Let's put it in. Come on, put it in there. There we go. I'm certain we're byte aligned. Right, so if we, so that's the top. So let me just pick somewhere random. There. So that's what we're looking for. Yeah, 867F. Right, let's see what's the 867F. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. 8678 is C519. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Get in there. Let's pick another one. Let's pick another one. Anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. Here. Anywhere. That one. 88EO. Come on. 88EO. Come on. D004. Get in there. Right, so this is all the character set at the end. So we should finish at the same point. 8D F1 is the last set of characters on here. 8D F1. So this is this byte array all here. Really, I should put a byte on there to find out what the last character was. Let me do that. Let's just put a no up at the end just to see what addresses, just out of curiosity. So we'll just put a no up, just for curiosity purpose. Yeah, we'll do that. What do you mean an error? What error? Oh. FEF. Oh, I can't. So that must be right. That's gone right to the very edge because the character set loads in. Because it wouldn't overwrite it. There we go. It's done it now. So I'm bang on. I'm bang on. I am absolutely bang on. So I wouldn't need to put that character set definition there. I reckon that would follow on straight away. Oh. Yeah. But as you can see, the two file format, the two files are different, yeah? And this is where I'm trying to, this is why I've written a Python script to do the comparison. So basically it looks up the address and then finds the corresponding address there. And what it does, it sort of tries to keep up and all that. But I think I've got a jump wrong somewhere, and it's just a case of finding it and fixing it. And that's I'm really pleased that I'm still aligned, because I was concerned that all this code changing and all these constants that we've put in and everything like that, I thought there's no way that this is going to be code aligned with the original, but it is, and I'm really, really chuffed about it. I mean, and I've only introduced one bug that I haven't fixed. I mean, we introduced the fact that the ship was over by 2, I think it was originally, but yeah, it's. I'm pretty chuffed. When I started this, I thought I'm going to do this on stream and I'm going to completely and utterly cock it up, really screw it up, and that's why I was doing the GridRunner 2 not on stream. So if I did cock it up, then at least I've got GridRunner 2 to fall back on. But yeah, it's I'm really, really chuffed, and the fact that we've now, I'm going to run through it again to see if there's any other of these absolute values that are relational to the equipment it's going to run on, yeah? But if I've got all these values and they're not relational, then I'm going to leave them, because that means that they're part of how the code works. But like screen locations, they need to be all relational. They need to be all labels, because when we do them when we put it on the Vic, because the Vic screen's so much shorter, admittedly, hopefully when I've done it, I think it's 25 by 32, I think the biggest one I could get. We'll try and fit it on as much as we can. But yeah, I'm really pleased that we're still byte aligned. We're still byte aligned, may not be byte matching though. And we know that because when the laser strikes me, I don't blow up. It just goes straight to the enter level screen. Yeah. So okay, I think that's I can't assemble the Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Did I keep the converted one? Interesting. Well, that's not a problem whatsoever. Not a problem. We can just create a new one. Close folder. Where's my converters? There we go. Right, so, the attack of the mutant camels is here. Right, let's copy GridRunner across. Let's copy GridRunner. Put that in there. Right, we should have GridRunner. There it is. GridRunner's there. Right. So we want that one. Right. If you've not seen this before, I've written Python scripts to convert the infiltrator disassembly into kick-friendly assembly code. So here we go. So we are going to put, so the input file is GridRunner _original.asm, and we are going to create an output file that is GridRunner kick friendly.asm. Right then. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Have I spelt it wrong? Yes, spelt it wrong. In the file there's no I, right? Booyah! There we go. Right, so this is now kick friendly. And we will have errors. We will have errors. Definitely errors. But there's some labels missing. Oh, right, okay. They're going places we don't know. That's the data. Wish I had the original one still. It doesn't. I had to sort out all the data because it converts all the code. Okay, look, but here this is data. This isn't code. To there, that is data, and that's why these JSRs are not working, because it's trying to jump to a label that doesn't exist. And this, so I converted this into, if we go back, I converted that into data. Which would be right at the top, the data right at the top. So it is here, this. That's the data that. So yeah, I wish I had the original converted one, because that did compile once I'd sorted out all the data. But no, I'll plod on with me Python script to just extract those bytes in the assembly versus the disassembly, and we'll find out what bytes are different, and hopefully that will point to that bug that I've introduced, because I'm convinced, I am absolutely convinced it's just a jump that's gone awry. I mean, we can try and find it. Because I think I know roughly where it is. But it's going to take some time. Because it's on the lasers. So let's do a quick search for laser. So it's got to be somewhere where we're checking where we put in the so that's the active game, so it's definitely not that. I think it's where it's the laser's checking where we are. So laser control, right? So this is let's go to find laser control. So this is laser control. So that's what, 8635. Let's see if we can find 8635, and look at that, boom, straight there. Right, let's see if we can see any differences. C9, right, get this at the top, get that at the top. That's as close as I've got it. I think it's where we check the laser, where the ship is, my ship, and where the laser ship is. And I think it's when they're both aligned, it goes, ha, boom, you're dead, matey. So where is this? No idea. Okay, I've never actually tried. Never actually tried. Right, so get the character from that location. Set the character. Change laser character, that's not it. Maybe it's not laser control. Maybe it's that one. Maybe it's the edge ones. Here we go. 859B. So that's there. Maybe it's here where it tests for it. Increase vertical row, that's not it. Right, here we go, down here. So 85E1. That's as close as darn it. So we're increasing it, we're loading the horizontal ship column, we're testing it with the last. If it's not equal, we're going to, where are we going to there? Going forward by 4. Store it, jump to place horizontal ship. Where did we do the testing? Where did we do the testing? Yeah, I haven't got Notepad++. Since VS Code came out, I've abandoned all types of notepads. It would be useful though to have it. It would be useful to be able to lock it. But I'm just trying to find place. Let's look at it in the proper code, right? I think it's in this control. This right. So we are. That's the vertical one. This is the horizontal one. The column. Here we go. So we're loading the horizontal ship column. We're storing it. We're increasing the column. Are we off the edge of the screen? No, we're not. Load it, store it, load the ship, place the screen, set, decrease the firing timer. Right, so fire laser. Is it here? Do we check here? Fire execute laser. Surely we've got to have tested the column with the ship. Okay, what's the ship? What's the ship column? Horizontal ship. Where's our ship column? Laser row. Ship column. There we go. We've got to be testing the ship column somewhere. 14 places. That'll be easy to find. No, 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 nope. Ooh, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, so they're not testing the column. Alright, let's test the ship character. Let's see if we can find the places where the ship character is being checked for. Right, I think it will be a CMP hash that. So game controls, check. We're still intact. Yes. So that's not that one. Check for player. I mean, this is one, but I don't know where it's coming from. Let's see if we can find that here. No, not that one. Oh, it's from there. Check for player. So that's the bomb check. Well, it's not the bomb check. Right, okay, next one. Have we eaten? No. So it's got to be this one. Awaiting fire button. Right, okay, so that's not it. Right, it's got to be in laser. Laser control, it's got to be. It's got to be in there. Right, back to where we started. So we are checking. Maybe I'll check. I've changed the. No, because it did compare it, didn't it? It did compare it. Okay. So it's got to be here. Get character from screen. Branch to laser detected. Load the screen character. Store it. Okay. Check for ship impact. Right. Check for ship impact. Well, there we've missed one there. We definitely missed one there. Ship character. Branch of equal to player detected, which is here. Let's look at the original for that. So 8020, that's right at the start. So 8020, we get in, we're comparing, we're jumping to the reset. 8A. To here. Resetting the screen. Yeah, I'm going to have to find this. I'm going to have to do a comparison because somewhere along the line I'm jumping to a wrong place. Somewhere. So that is 8D78. 8D78, which is right. I wonder if it's this 8A-F8. Why is that not being changed? 8A-F8. It's here. Oh, that's the ship explosion. This is the explosion. Okay. Okay, so that definitely comes here. Just don't know. Just don't know. I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll find it, mate. I'll find it. But that's the only outstanding thing, I think. is just trying to find where that book. I mean, let's see if it's still there. See if I remember where it's meant to be. Right here. No, I was one out. No. Yes, there. See, it's back. It's back at the enter level. 8 dBA. Yeah, it's here. It's back at here. Where it's back in the level. It's back in the level thing. Why? Why is it back there? It didn't even go through the explosion. It's gonna bug me, this is. Gonna bug me. Until I've got it done. Anyway, it's been a 3-hour stream, I think. No, I won't be sleeping tonight now. It's been a 3-hour stream. I'll find where that bug is, and I'll get it sorted, and then we can start concentrating on recoding it and making it. Going to make it exactly the same as now. Going to make it exactly the same. Going to recode it with all the modern methods at our disposal. So, you know, proper game loops, raster timings, and all that. And to see if we can recreate the game with all the modern methods that we've learnt over the last few years that I've been doing this. All right. Well, is there anybody else online? Let's have a look. Oh, Hayes is online. Right. Well, thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. And we'll go and raise Hayes. Right, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.